Hi guys, my name is Taya. Today we will speak about cheating and how to rebuild your trust. So, sometimes people who have relationship, it can be marriage or they just dating. One person make a mistake, maybe unconsciously, maybe not, maybe just their lifestyle, and they start to cheating. So, and I would like to speak about this today in this video. What recommendation, how to rebuild your trust if it's possible, how to ask help and professional support, what type of action you need to do and not just the words, and if it's really possible to rebuild your trust if your partners lie to you. So let's go, let's start it. For when you start to have a dating or relationship seriously, I think you need to have a few things that it's my personal opinion. You need to be clear with your partner what it's acceptable for you, what it's not acceptable for you, and also you need to be clear just for yourself. Okay, if this will be break up, your comfortable zone will be out. What action you will do? Like if you just say, hey, my rules never lie, never broke my trust, never cheating on me, you need to explain this to your partner, because I hear one story that it's kind of very interesting for me. One couple hesitation that they cheating, and when they tried to figure out this, and they was married, so when they tried to figure out this, interesting what happened, that other person say, but when we married, when we have relationship, you did not tell me that I cannot cheat. You did not tell me this loud. And other person was so shocked, because like, hey, it's of course, if you married somebody, you need to understand that you don't need to cheating. You're not going to cheating. You married right now. So if you have a problem, let's fix it. Let's speak about this. But for some people, looks like you need to explain this loud by your mouth that this is not acceptable for you. If you have a relationship with this type of people that try to find excuse that you did not explain your rules with that people, I will recommend have a prenup contract before you married. So to be clear, and lawyer will do professional job, great job, and say everything step by step, very clear, what you can do, what you cannot do, what results you will have, and what action need to be done. So it will be easy peasy if you break up. For people who are more adequate, they need to understand if you would like to have clear communication, you need to have conversation before you start to be married and say, hey, these rules what not for negotiation, this is cannot be break, this is something that I can work in out. And for everybody, I would recommend have a prenup, because everybody from the start, I love you, and everything is good before you start to have divorce, and after real face show up. One of my very nice friend said when she got married, her grandma said very important sentence: "You never know the man before you start divorce him." And it's really true. Same time with women. You never know the person before you start to divorce them. And after they show up real face, how they ugly and how they really acting and how they really fight. So very small percentage, I hear people who go and have a problem. It can be cheating, it can be lie, it can be million reason to go to divorce. And they after friends, of course, if they have a kids, it's a different subject, but they still have communication because they should, because of kids. But if they don't have a kids and they split, it's really, really rare that they still the friend. So for you need to understand what type of quality do you want, what type of subject that you can work out. But again, do not have clear communication, you will not have any success. For example, I know the story that men cheating, and don't take me wrong, women cheating also. I hear a lot of story, and I'm surprised how much women cheating too. But for example, I know the gentleman who is cheating, and wife give him second chance because okay, everybody choice. She can give him chance because everybody can make mistake. I'm not sure why it's happened, what happened, and again, any situation have a reason because maybe he did not have attention, maybe he did not have a love, maybe he forever. But both people who on situation like this, both have the problem. And if they go to this stage, it means they have no communication. Because if he have some type of needs and he cannot open his mouth and tell, it's his problem. Same time, if he did not tell her what he needed, she cannot read the mind, she cannot give him, or maybe give it but not enough. So if you guys did not tell your woman what is your needs, how do you want, what do you want, you cannot blame her that she go and start cheating. Same time with women. If your man tried to tell you what his needs, what he want, what he did not like, you need to listen your man too, because after you find out that he cheating and he have a lover. So this lady gave him a second chance. They tried to work it out. They go for consultation. They sit and have conversation about like, okay, what is the problem? Why it happened? What is not was misinterpreting, etc., etc. And she gave him chance, but she said, "It's my rules. If you break these rules next time, if I catch you with this and this and this and that, we will be done." This man understand that he cannot make it up because right now he watching 24/7. And again, it's a lot of pressure for person who try to rebuild trust because he understand trust cannot be returned in one day, 1 week, maybe 1 month, and maybe not even ever. For me, guys, recommendation, if you're in this situation and when you really truly want to have return your relationship back, you need to say, hey, honey, I did big mistake, never again. I'm not sure why it's happened. I'm sure it's happened because, etc. It's my phone, it's my laptop, it's my stuff, it's my passport. You can go and check anytime when I'm asleep, I'm not looking or something. You can go and double check because right now I'm like, open the book, I'm completely clear. You can go and do everything what you wanted. Completely show your bank account if you have a separate bank account. What your transaction, what is your money going, how much you're saving, and if you have a cash or something, bring it cash and just to the table, and it is what it is. For me, was interesting that when this lady gave chance to his husband, he started to do crazy stuff, not like a cheating with different women, but he started to do crazy stuff about money. And when she found out that one, again, was a subject. It's not about subject 18 plus anymore, but it's subject about finance. Again, lie, again, broken trust, again, question why you do this. And it's not really helpful. If woman was strong enough and kept her words, what she said, one more lie, I'm out. But she did not keep her words, and she believed in her husband that they can work it out, they can go for consultation, they can be more open, more honest, speak and have all cards on the table. But with time, you understand if this person did 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 10 times, he not stop, or she will not stop. So it is for me right now question for this lady. That means she traumatized, she uncomfortable with herself, she not believe in herself, and she see, for example, maybe with they parents that they maybe was divorced and how they traumatize her. Maybe she saw somebody, like for example, what divorce can do for the couple. Again, maybe insecurity with finance, with money, or like, hey, if I will divorce, where I will go? I did not have a place, I did not have apartment, maybe I did not have enough salary to pay my rent or something. So it's why my recommendation, everybody who in relationship or want to build relationship, you need to guys be completely clear that you need to be financially independent for both of you. Not because you want to run away, not because you want to hide it something, but if you're comfortable financially, you have your own freedom and you understand, yes, one time, Robert Kiyosaki wife said, "I'm very successful woman. I have a lot of money, and Robert Kiyosaki have a lot of money. I can left Robert anytime when I want. I don't want left Robert, but I can anytime. And this it's what make huge differences. When people make decision that they want to be with this partner because they want, because they love, because they have a quality, they want to grow the family, not because they need, because they want be with this partner. So if you're financially completely free from each other, if you don't have any pressure or you don't have any trauma, if you want to build some happiness, good relationship, family, grow the kids, build your memory, travel around the world, or any places, do what you want, do hobby with your partner. Yes, you can do that with correct partner. If your mentality, mindset correct, financially correct, budgeting correct, and you have the same goal, same habits level, yes, you can have success. But again, you need to have communication. I remember also one time, it's again, every couple different, every couple have a different communication goals. And I did hear one time interview with wife Grant Cardone, and she said, you know, guys, communication it's very secret sauce for everybody. Of course, you need to have communication, but for our couple, it's very important that he support my goal and I support his goal. So if she wants something, he push his body off to the limit because he want that she will be successful, she will be happy, she will grow, and she will be independent. And when he needed support, when he needed encouraging or sometimes feedback or something, see maybe even maybe criticism, sometimes it's very good for your growing, and push your limit. If you need it, you have very strong enough correct partner to push you, because woman very powerful with intuition, with energy. She can really by the words lift you to the star, or she can bury you to the ground. Depends what is mindset and what type of level of mentality this person have. And for me, it was very encouraging to listen, because a lot of men feel so traumatized and not comfortable with strong women, and they freaking out, and they all this abuser, narcissist people, they like try to fight. And for me, like always question mark, why do you want to fight with your partner? Why you always have competition, who have a bigger balls with your couple? Like it's not acceptable at all. If you have correct mentality, guys, for both of you, for lady and gentleman, if you have correct mindset, you don't need to fight in the family. You need to fight with your family to the world, conquer the world, have your goal, achieve some unbelievable project. But you know that all the time you have each other back. This is most motivated, this is most grounded, this is most powerful energy that you can have it. So for me, you need to be clear what partner do you want. You need to be clear what you want have negotiation, and what it's not acceptable and not even subject to be touched. What action you need to do if this rule will be break. If you say yes, if you break my trust, if you will lie to me, if you will do this, etc., etc., I will leave you. It's for both sides, for lady and gentleman. And if this happen and you do nothing and you just zip at your mouth and be quiet and say like, yeah, of course, who did not make mistake? But you just say that it's your role. After you will not have any respect from your partner because you're like, oh yeah, yada yada yada. Yeah, she or he tell this, but no action. Okay, I can do it again. And after you will be traumatized. So why the reason say something that you cannot keep it? So guys, okay guys, so for me, recommendation, if sometimes life has happened and if you still have hesitation that you break your trust or maybe you lie and you need to rebuild your trust in your partnership, you can try your best to do this, or my professional advice, go and ask help for professional people for psychology, for therapy. Have a professional support, have a professional advisor, and please work it out and do your best. I wish all the happiness for you guys. And of course, I will be interested in what situation you have in your personal life. So please go below, make a comment, and tell maybe you have story that you need to rebuild your trust, or maybe you catch somebody with lies. So how did you work it out? If it was working out, or maybe you just break up and have divorce or something else. I will be interested in how do you handle guys the situation, and if you still need help, just click, 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 click below, and go to the site TayaManhattan.com, have consultation with me, booking, and I'm ready to help you and listen your story. Speak if you soon. Be happy. Bye bye.